get on the phone and you start cussing these people out, you know what I'm saying? And oh, sir, please calm down. We're trying to make this right for you. We're gonna make this right for you. We're gonna, how can we make you happier? Limit, lower my down payments. Oh, we can't do that, sir, because they'll start putting all these things and why they can't do it, these excuses why they can't do that. Then at the end of the story, when you paying attention, it's saying that because what you're asking for don't benefit us. You see, without insurance, you're gonna come out of pocket so many millions of dollars out of pocket. With this policy, you only come out of there with $1 million. You see, if I can afford $1 million hospital bill, then why do I need insurance? You see the kicker there? So they say, well, millions, you be paying millions more if you don't have insurance. But when have you ever went to the doctor and seen a policy for $1 million? When? Well, sometimes they say, this procedure costs you thousands of dollars. Without insurance, it can cost you thousands of dollars. You see how they also increase the thousand. They want you to make sure that they're trying to show you or trying to, manipulate you, saying the more and more you're gonna pay without insurance, right? But without insurance, you're gonna pay this much more. But have you ever went to the doctor without insurance? Because I have plenty of times as a barber, and seen a bill and it came up $10,000, $15,000, for surgery. I think my surgery cost me, cost the whole thing $200,000. Yeah, I don't have a house payment bill, because of insurance company, but it just doesn't make sense to me that if I'm not using it, then why am I paying for it? Oh, just in case you need it. Okay. Isn't that crazy though? You're paying for something that, but just in case you need it, but it's costing you so much money to obtain it that you are making life choices when it comes to your paycheck. Man, I don't need full coverage insurance. I don't need, this all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you have to choose lesser? And at the end of the day, it costs you more because you chose less. The higher the process is, the higher you, the insurance that you check is higher. Has more perks, and then the lower ones doesn't. But that high is gonna cost you a higher number at this time. But it's gonna they try to prove you, say it's gonna benefit you more when it gets up to here, but you never reach up to here. Yeah, later on in life, I've been talking about, since you've been working, you've been paying for insurance, right? And by the time you get to the age where you really need it, you don't pay millions in insurance policies. A policy for you and your family. It's crazy. And then when you retire, your Social Security and have Medicaid and these, and they say then they start telling you, oh, we take this kind of Medicaid, we take this Medicaid, or you need both, and how hard it is going to get you to get both because you need to work this many years and blah blah. See what I'm saying? It makes it so difficult to attain medical, insurance in this country. Really? And in different companies can't afford the best insurance, so you get the least. Man, let me tell you something. This is all a game. This is all a game. The masses are playing on the people, and we are just sitting here taking it because we feel like we can't do anything about it, and basically we can't. All we can do is sit here and talk about it. But to me, it's like sometimes talking just makes it feel, makes the blow feel a little lesser. Because we've been taking blows all our freaking lives, and nothing's benefiting us at the end of the day. You live in a false narrative, think that whoever you put in that office is going to benefit you. Man, come on. If it was always for the people, then it would have been always for the people. It's not always been for the people. It's never been for the people. If you ain't a part of the elite, you're just rats running in the sewer. Seriously, you're just a piece on the table, a pawn on the table, and they just making moves with you, sacrificing you for the greater good. But yet you sit here and think that this is somehow, some reason this is going to benefit us. When? Ask yourself that. When has this ever benefited you? When has insurance benefited you? When it became 100%? Please tell me, because I would like to get on that insurance. I would like to, know what avenue to take. But what insurance does benefit you 100%? When? When have an insurance company pay for 100% of the bill? Say like you had to have a knee replacement, right? Have you ever seen a bill that came 0% out of your pocket? If it is, where you live, what insurance it is, and how do I get it? Right? Even if I had to pay a little bit more than what I'm paying now, to have I don't have to worry about ever going to the hospital, ever going to a clinic, ever going to a specialist. I don't have to worry about a bill at all because my money I paid into the insurance is covered. Come on. Why can't we have that type of insurance all the time for everybody? Why can't people have that type of insurance every day of their lives? That what I'm putting in is getting paid for because I put in 100% of my money, and you only putting how much percentage of your money in? A percentage? But you have trillion dollars in your bank account, and you can't even help me with what? Let's say my procedure cost me $50, and I got $2,500 left to pay for it. That ain't got to come out of my pocket. You can't tell me that they can't pay $2,500 to make that say your debt is wiped clean. You're good. Thank you for being part of this company and helping us build a more powerful company, efficient company. And if your eyes are really shut, then you need to ask yourself, why is there so many insurance companies out there for me to choose from? And they all have different prices, because it's a freaking game. Oh, we know this, David's game, but what do we do about it? Man, this is why I'm talking. I'm just talking. Maybe I can meet somebody out there with a plan. Help us out. Not these, pyramid schemes. I'm talking about a real plan to get us out of this property of, insurance. But think about it. If 73 countries doing it, why can't we be part of that 73? Why can't we be 74? What do these countries have that we don't have? Oh, you can all say that. You can all say, the government runs the. Oh, come on, people. If we want to talk about freedom, this is another segment for that. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are misled with that freedom word. Freedom to do this, freedom to freedom. I'm not going to talk about this. That's going to upset me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just, I'm already upset about this damn insurance company robbing me, from my health. Seriously. I paid in, we paid in for 2 years of this insurance so far. And you're saying 2 years of this insurance, you still telling me what medication that you cover and what medication you don't cover based off what? I want to know that. Why don't you cover this? Oh, because our board feels that this medication is not right for society, or it's right to all people to have. But if I pay out of pocket for it, you gonna get it. Oh yeah, it's your choice. So you telling me that you really, at the end of the day, you really trying to save my life? So you really concerned about my life, right? But if I go off insurance and pay for it, costs me way more. Just for you to say, we disapprove of your spending that money on that medication that may not work for you. When do we have this discussion? when me you ever sat down and had this discussion of what's good and what's not good for me? You just make that decision without me. You make that decision without asking me how I feel about it. You just made that decision, right? Because I will listen to you, but it won't change our minds. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Seriously? Like, I've been this sleep. Seriously, folks. I'm serious. I'm telling you, I was never ever did a study on this ever. I just it never dawned on me until it just happened to dawn on me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really took a step back and said, how the hell you approve me for a trial, and then after the trial you said no, we're not gonna cover that, but you covered the trial. How you not covered the process of what is going to eventually make me better? But then your levels get to where they will approve it. It's then too late. Then I went from pre-diabetic to diabetic. that makes sense to y'all? So my insurance, same insurance, I went and had a test done for sleep apnea, right? Apnea. I used to that sleep apnea. And they approved to have the CPAP machine. Now I went on that and did the math and stuff. That's the machine all together, all the tubing, all the the nozzle piece, everything. It comes down to $500-$600, right? They paid for that, and I mean I was in the bare minimal rate where they say you have sleep apnea. Really? So you only give me always sleep problems, you'll approve this machine to make my life a little bit better, right? We'll go for the cheaper. Oh, we'll pay for that cheap one, but we won't pay for them shots though. I seek therapy twice a week, and my insurance paid for both of those 2 weeks. These little things, because I don't know how much my insurance, my provider, my therapist charged without it. I'm pretty sure what a session would be like $150. So that's what, $300 a week. Oh, we'll throw that little money. Oh, give him that. Now I still got to pay $15 each session. That's my copay. So paying the company $30, $30 a week out of that, $300. So that's $270. They really paying. That's a damn shame, ain't it? I'm telling you, yeah, we need to wake up, and start, paying attention to our intuitions, and things that really bothering us, and we just try to brush off. It's really bothering me, and we are deciding that we're not going with insurance these, my wife's job insurance company. My job insurance is a private company, so you pay a lot more out of pocket, but no. This is how I take my stand. How we all stand against this. Maybe it'll be a different, towards them. They if we flood this with private companies, with private insurance companies, instead of these big big policy insurance companies. Maybe they start looking at this. I mean, it starts somewhere, right? Start for one person make a stand, and then people follow behind the suit, and there we go. We're fighting the masses, but hey, some type of sacrifices are need to be made sometimes to make them understand. So yeah, maybe if a million of us stand against this, and yes, we may have to come out of the pocket, pay more for our hospital stays, but at the end of the day, man, we're doing it for the generations and generations after us. I mean, I don't know what to come. I mean, scientists and doctors are, experimenting and, creating and developing new things, and that's more money coming out of our pockets for insurance. Like the more and more details, more and more research people doing and bettering our health, it's gonna cost us more money to obtain it. So yeah, think about that, man. So I thank you guys again for tuning in with Talking with Dawson. Yeah. Bottom line, and I'd like to close this with a statement. Bottom line to this is like, hey, we gotta say enough is enough. Like this is highway robbery. Seriously. Insurance companies and other insurance companies are taking our money and laughing at us and dictating what they do with our money. It's not to benefit you to get better. I promise you that. It's an agenda to keep you oppressed. And again, hit that like, subscribe to this channel, and let's talk about it. Thank you again for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time. Peace.